Here I am playing UFC 5, getting the knockout with Kevin Holland, and I just realized something. UFC as the series has much better boxing than Undisputed.
YouTube, what it is, it's your boy Gettin, and I'm back with another video. So pull up your chair, open your ears, let's get it.
Remember that boxing game that came out in early access? Well, I'm not trying to throw any shade towards Steel City Interactive, but there's so much they can learn from the direction of UFC the series. UFC 5 is the latest installment and I'm having a blast with it. I'm getting knockouts, I'm learning so much. It's the first UFC game that I'll purchase and actually play deeply. Again, I'm not throwing any shade towards Steel City Interactive. They are a small independent development studio. EA Canada, who makes UFC, is a much bigger development team. I could almost guarantee they have 500 to 1,000 employees. And not only that, EA Canada has probably been working on UFC games for at least 12 to 13 years, if not more. But it's all about direction. Till this day, and when Undisputed was debuted, you have to throw a whole bunch of punches just to wobble your opponent. In the UFC, well, you just have to catch them off guard, or counter them, or throw a lot of punches. Because UFC actually has a vulnerability system. In that system, you just can't throw wildly and expect a great outcome. And you see how I got the knockdown? Usman threw a wild punch, continued to walk forward right into my straight. That type of thing is non-existent right now in Undisputed. Because within their vulnerability system, if you throw wildly and get caught off guard or countered with a powerful shot, you're getting wobbled right there. It could happen in the first round. Yes, that's more fitting for the UFC, but they know that knockouts sell tickets. And they also know knockouts sells video games. We want more knockouts in our Undisputed boxing game. And that's why I feel UFC has better boxing than the Undisputed boxing video game. And one last note, Ash, the gameplay director at Steel City Interactive, has said publicly that they are creating a vulnerability system.
Yeah, absolutely. And here's the thing, if you play the game as a boxer, you don't your fight doesn't usually play out like that, right? Where you're just throwing punch after punch after punch. But having seen people play the game, some fights do look like it's just a little bit too chaotic, where they're just kind of like swinging wildly, and the vulnerability system that we've spoken about before, that's going through a phase right now where we're just building that out. So again, it's making people think before they throw a punch.
And I really hope it's just like the UFC game. I mean, really, Steel City Interactive did take a lot from Fight Night Champions, an old boxing game made by EA. Please continue that trend by being inspired by EA developers and implementing that into your game with their own vulnerability system. I think it will be fitting and perfect for Undisputed. So what do you think about my opinion? I feel as though Undisputed should be more like UFC with their vulnerability system. I will be having more UFC content coming soon. Make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell on all, and that's all I got for you right now. This your boy Gettin, and I'm out of here.